He didn't just hide his house. He hid a whole life. And for a Black woman taught to be patient, grateful, and quiet in rooms where she didn't fully belong, the truth didn't come gently. It came all at once. This is a story about love wrapped in luxury, lies disguised as protection, and the moment a woman realizes she was never meant to be chosen, only managed. Maya met Ethan at a charity gala in Washington, D.C. One of those rooms where Black excellence was loudly applauded but still closely watched. She was a policy analyst, sharp, intentional, proud of how far she'd come without shortcuts. Ethan noticed her immediately. "You don't look impressed," he said, holding 2 glasses of champagne. "I'm impressed," Maya replied, "just not dazzled." That amused him. From the beginning, Ethan made her feel seen, but selectively. He praised her intelligence, but avoided her community events. He loved her ambition, but joked about her intensity. He adored her beauty, but preferred neutral spaces, hotels, lounges, airports, never neighborhoods, never roots. At first, Maya told herself it was modern love, private, discreet, but patterns don't lie. 1 year in, they were sitting across from each other at another expensive restaurant. "Why aren't you eating?" Ethan asked. "I'm done," Maya said. He laughed. "You didn't even touch the food." "I'm done pretending this is enough. 5-star hotels, first-class flights. Vacations are curated like distractions, but never a home. It's always hotels," she continued. "Always temporary." "You know my situation," Ethan said carefully. "That's the problem," Maya replied. "I don't." He sighed. The same sigh he used when conversations got uncomfortable. "My home is private. My mother is traditional. My past relationship was complicated." Maya leaned forward. "I'm not asking for comfort. I'm asking for honesty." He reached for her hand. "I take care of you." "Yes," she said. "But you don't stand with me. When I invite you into my world, you come. But when I ask to enter yours, the door disappears." Ethan stiffened. "You're overthinking." "No," Maya said calmly. "I'm finally thinking clearly." Then she said it. "I want to go to your house. Today." He smiled too fast. "Ibiza this weekend. 3 nights." "No, you're being dramatic." "I'm awake." Silence stretched. Finally, Ethan nodded. "Okay, I'll take you home." Her heart leapt, but something in his eyes didn't celebrate. "You might regret it," he said quietly. Maya smiled. "That's my choice. If you've ever been offered luxury instead of truth, accessories instead of commitment, comment below and tell us what you would have done. And make sure you subscribe to Melanin Chronicles, because our stories don't just entertain, they reflect us. Now, let's open the door. The house sat in a gated community outside Atlanta, the kind of place where Black success had to be quiet to be accepted. Ethan hesitated before unlocking the door. "Maya, I'm home," he called. A woman stepped into view, poised, grounded, unshaken. "And who is this?" she asked. A little girl appeared beside her. "Daddy." Maya felt the air leave her chest. "This is my colleague," Ethan said quickly. "She flew in from out of town. We were working late." "Stop," Maya said. Her voice steady despite the storm inside her. She turned to the woman. "My name is Maya. I'm his partner." The woman studied her, not with rage, but recognition. "I'm Serena," she said. "His wife." Then, gently, "And this is our daughter." The truth landed heavily. Maya whispered, "So the trips, the privacy, the delays." Serena nodded. "I suspected. I just didn't know who." Maya straightened her shoulders. "I didn't know he was married. I found out today." Serena looked at Ethan. "You said you were mentoring young professionals." That's when the second twist surfaced. Maya frowned. "Mentoring." Serena laughed bitterly. "That's what he calls it when he hides behind success and lets women believe they're special instead of temporary." The child was led away. Serena turned to Maya. "Do you know why men like him avoid bringing women home?" Maya shook her head. "Because home exposes patterns, and patterns don't lie." Maya took a breath. "I won't compete with you. I won't beg him. But I won't disappear quietly." Serena nodded. "Good." She turned to Ethan. "Pack a bag." "You can't do this," Ethan said. "I built everything." "No," Serena corrected. "I helped you build it." I protected this family while you curated secrets. He looked at Maya. You knew this would happen. Maya met his eyes. No, but I knew something was wrong. As Ethan gathered his things, Serena turned to Maya one last time. Don't let him convince you that being chosen means being hidden. Maya stepped outside into the night, but instead of leaving quietly, she opened her phone. Messages flooded in from women she'd met through Ethan's network. Same story, same hotels, same promises. Maya posted one message. If you loved a man who kept you out of his real life, you weren't alone. The response was immediate. The story didn't end in silence. It ended in exposure. Maya didn't walk away ashamed. She walked away informed. Because Black women are too often taught to endure confusion instead of demanding clarity, to accept access without accountability. But resilience isn't quiet. Sometimes, resilience tells the truth out loud and let the world adjust. If this story spoke to you, if you've ever been hidden, minimized, or managed, comment below and share your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to Melanin Chronicles, because silence protects systems. But stories set people free. Maya thought walking away would end it. She was wrong, because when a woman stops protecting a man's secrets, those secrets don't disappear. They retaliate. By morning, Maya's post had spread far beyond her phone. Not viral, but familiar. Messages poured in, one after another. Same hotels, same promises, same man. Some women were angry, some were embarrassed, some were relieved, and all of them had been told the same thing. You're different. Maya sat on her couch, staring at her screen, realizing the truth wasn't just about her. It was a pattern, and patterns don't stay buried. Ethan strikes back. Ethan called her that afternoon. She didn't answer. He texted, "You're destroying my reputation." Maya didn't respond. Another message. You knew what this was. That one stung. She finally replied, "No, I knew what you wanted me to believe." Minutes later, her phone rang again, this time from an unknown number. Maya. Ethan's voice said calmly, too calmly, "You need to take that post down." "Why?" she asked. "Is it inaccurate? You're putting my family at risk." She laughed softly. "You did that. You don't understand how this works," he snapped. "People like me don't fall quietly." That's when Maya understood something chilling. This wasn't guilt. This was fear. Serena's silence breaks. Across town, Serena sat at her dining table, scrolling through the same messages. She recognized the tone. The same language Ethan had used when he justified late nights. The same phrasing he'd used to explain absences. She hadn't been imagining it. She called Maya. They spoke for hours, not as rivals, as survivors of the same narrative, just placed in different chapters. "You know what hurts the most?" Serena said quietly. "It's not the betrayal. It's realizing how much labor I did protecting a man who didn't protect me." Maya nodded. We're taught to hold families together, even when we're the ones being pulled apart. That night, Serena made a decision. She stopped covering. If you're watching this and recognizing patterns in relationships, in power, in silence, comment below. And make sure you subscribe to Melanin Chronicles, because stories like this don't get told enough, and they don't end where you think they do. Now, here's where it gets tense. Ethan didn't just have a family. He had a public image. Philanthropist, mentor, investor in diversity initiatives. And now that image was cracking. A meeting was called. Behind closed doors, questions were asked. Not about his personal life, but about his integrity. Is this the same man advising young Black professionals on ethics? Is this how power is being modeled? Ethan felt it slipping. Not dramatically, quietly, the way influence always does. Maya now faces the backlash. Not everyone supported Maya. Some people blamed her. Why didn't you know? Why did you stay? She absorbed it all. Because Black women are always asked to explain how they were deceived, instead of why deception is so normalized. One evening, Maya sat alone, doubting herself. Then she received a message from a college student. "I saw your post. I left a relationship today because of it." Maya closed her eyes. That was it. That was the point. Ethan showed up unannounced. "You wanted honesty," he said. Here it is. You benefited too. Maya didn't raise her voice. No, she said. I survived you. There's a difference. You could have stayed quiet, he said. And you could have been truthful, she replied. He looked at her, searching for the woman who once waited. She was gone. Weeks later, Maya stood on a small stage at a community forum. She hadn't planned to speak, but she did. I was never the other woman, she said. I was a woman given partial truth and expected to be grateful for it. Applause rose, not loud, but steady. Ethan watched the live stream alone, not exposed by force, but by contrast. Maya didn't win by destroying anyone. She won by refusing to carry silence that wasn't hers. Because resilience isn't about endurance alone, it's about discernment. And when Black women tell the truth, it doesn't just change stories, it changes systems. If this part hits differently, please let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Melanin Chronicles for stories that hold tension, truth, and transformation without apology.